IVM.
Close your eyes for a moment and imagine. What would you be doing today had it not been for your day-to-day responsibilities of meeting work deadlines and making sure your family is financially secured? Would you have been a footballer, kicking the ball around on those grassy grounds? Or would you have been an artist, sitting near a window overlooking the hills as you paint away? Maybe you crave to be a photographer. But here you are, framing a picture of the life you wish you had. But this can still be a reality. करो पूरे अपने इरादे, अपनों से किए सभी वादे. SBI Life अपने लिए, अपनों के लिए. To know more about our insurance plans with wealth creation, log on to www.sbilife.co.in. IRDAI registration number 111.
कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, the language used on the podcast may not be fit for consumption. We warn you, tread carefully. But listen yaar, don't be so conservative.
I've got some sad news on a personal level. I hate to start what should be a happy sort of fill me up with happiness show. But I don't know, I have to say this, get it off my chest. And, you got to deal with personal grief. It's like therapy. I feel if you just bring it out and, just let everybody know instead of hiding your feelings, just, it ends faster. Something horrible happened and I'm going to just spell it out. My wife, my beautiful wife, well, she finally asked me today. She asked me the one thing that, I'll just say it. Do you think I'm looking fat? We have Ayushi on the show. Maybe we can get some help at some point, but you got to understand. And I'll tell you the problem here. No matter what you say, your awkward pause is always the problem. You see, you're not prepared. You don't go to a training school where they tell you how to deal with these situations. And when she says, do you think I'm looking fat? You're supposed to be quick and say, oh, are you nuts? But you're like, huh? And that was enough. That was enough. The can I not do this question answer session thingy? And it's been terrible. We aren't speaking. And she's not even looking fat. I just didn't know what to say.
What is the workplace and how does your gender and body affect your right at work? Hey, I'm Priya Mirza, and on the Longest Constitution podcast, we critically examine the vision of the Indian Constitution and laws. In season 1, we looked at sex, gender, sexuality in India, and the landmark judgments which transformed our rights as citizens in this country. In season 2, we discussed the laws which shape the workplace and examine how ability, competence, and merit impact us, and much more. Join me, Priya Mirza, every Wednesday only on the IVM podcast app, website, and all the major podcast streaming platforms.
But here, let's get into the show. We have experts here. Abbas, who's never dated a woman. Silvery, who's clearly only into men. And Ayushi, who will now help me, hopefully.
Cyrus, all you have to say is no, right? Isn't that just never?
I said
you
no.
You say no, never.
No, never. I said it in German. The problem is I just took a second. That one heartbeat. Listen, you have to understand one thing. In intimate relationships, people know you like a book. It's not about language ever.
Okay, yeah.
You just, everything you do is study.
Yeah.
The beat.
But
I don't know what. I'm such a coward. I froze. Like how predators scare you when you pray. Sorry. Yes, please help us.
I help you, though I can't. That ship has sailed.
Surgery.
Gone.
Done.
But I would say, like, in terms of, okay, I don't know about if you're dating girlfriend, a little bit trickier, but wife of many years, if she's asking if she's looking fat, I don't know the context, and respect to your very long enduring wife. But if sometimes it's okay to look, maybe she's asking, like, in this outfit, do I look maybe not as great as in another one? And so sometimes it's okay for you to look, give it up and down, be like, maybe you want to change this. I don't know. Like, it's not the worst thing. Like, if I ask someone, I have walked into, say...
Ayushi, you want me to feel
that
pain?
Doesn't sound right, Ayushi.
You're trapping me here. You're bowling the ball that goes away, and I was playing for the one coming in. What the hell is going on?
Actually,
she's setting me up. I'll go to the idiot and say, you're not that.
After this podcast, Cyrus will talk to his wife. You know what? In hindsight, you were not. That other dress of yours is way better.
I want to just give her some arsenal in her, for her to deal with Cyrus.
I think she has enough
Girl
arsenal.
thinks
That's
she
never a problem.
knew what would kill me. Just this is suicide. There's no way. Let's ask Abbas, the refined. He's the Amit Doshi of our podcast. He has that
Cyrus,
refined.
just
sort of
raise the
thing.
mic a little bit, please, if you can. Your mic, Cyrus.
I will raise the mic
and
a
also
glass as
your
well.
level of argument, Cyrus.
Oh.
Just
Go
want to
ahead.
fact check. Cyrus. I have dated 7 women. So when you
Oh,
say
They show
God there.
What
Wait,
a
that's not your-
brag.
50% of them know that I have dated them.
Are they still
But
alive?
they are very
Oh,
much,
okay,
yes. But yeah, the answer.
Okay, then I want to know about Rishi's love
Doctor.
life. All right?
Rishi, what is your
Let's
love
do the
life
whole
like?
room. Okay, I know about Silveries.
Rishi says
we
he's still
can't-
counting. He needs time to count.
Ooh.
Why do you think
Wow.
Rishi doesn't show his face? It's like there's so
it's-
many.
Yeah, so many women
He
out
can't
there.
kill
Buried in
them.
places you can't show on screen.
I don't know. I just heard that he sometimes passes a girls' school and stays there too long. So I'm a little worried, frankly speaking.
Who's giving you all this gossip, Cyrus?
Cyrus is following Rishi around. Is the thing.
The secret lives of IVM producers. That
Yeah.
should be a show.
That is. That
Hey,
is, yeah.
Ayushi, tell us your story you were saying offline. It's a lovely story about how much you care. Please go on.
Oh, shut up.
Please.
I was just
Let me
saying
know.
that I don't know how many people. I mean, yeah, I guess everyone. IVM producers have this habit of keeping their screen, their camera turned off when
Producers,
hosts
that
are
includes sound
recording.
engineers
Yeah,
and
everyone
sound,
who's not the
editors.
host or
Yeah,
the guest, they
exactly.
always keep their thing on the camera off, so you can't really see them. So we've done recordings, like months worth of recordings with producers, and you haven't seen them. No matter how much you ask, guys,
Yeah.
can you just show your face and just say hi? No, my camera.
Yeah.
None of them do it.
Very awkward.
I was coming up the elevator right
That's
now.
a very good. Listen, I thought it was Rishi. I feel more Rishi with that.
They
Do it
all
again.
do this. That's what they do.
Uncanny.
And I was coming up in the elevator, and I swear I have like my makeup in my thinking I'll do it in the lift. Then these 3 men get in. I was like, now screw it, I can't do anything. And I'm standing there, and one of them turns to me and says, "Hi, Ayushi, I'm Kshitij." And I'm like, "My producer?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then the other one turns around, he's like, "And I'm Shravan. I've also produced your show." And I'm looking at both of them with the most embarrassing, and my reaction was, "Thanks for doing it
Yeah.
for so long."
I don't blame you. Yeah, it's not your fault at all.
And I said it to them. I was like, "This is why we beg you to
Yeah.
turn on your camera. Turn on your camera." And
So we have a new. We
I
have a
don't
new
know
set
the
of rules.
Malba
in-
Hill thing.
Sorry, we have a new set of rules in the IVM thing. They at least guidelines for meetings and recordings is that you should have your video on. Because even if the other person does not have a video on, we should, because it just makes us feel more professional.
I think-
For a second, I thought you were going to say you should show your second vaccination certificate. 'Cause today he asked
She
me for it.
also
He's like,
asked
Abbas,
me
you
which
should
I also
vaccinate.
asked, which I did ask.
he asked me today for my second
Yeah, after you
vaccination.
guys have come in like 10 times.
I was like, at this point, why do you need it? Like, I'm this close to your mic,
No,
dude.
but someone else remembered, "Hey, okay, I haven't still gotten these guys' vaccine certificates," and then asked me for them, and then I had to ask you guys. This is what it is.
Yeah, I'm just amazed that the people are still wearing the mask. I've been saying no from 2020.
Oh, I stopped
And
wearing it.
Rishi
Today I
is
came
wearing
in
it
without a
now
mask.
alone.
Have you
I wear
heard the new Holi
I
guidelines,
went-
Cyrus?
we'll
The
get-
Mumbai government has announced these.
We're into the news.
Yes.
Yeah,
saw that.
It's a segue, man.
You saw
I think
that
this is,
segue.
this is the earliest we've got
Yeah,
into
yeah.
the news on a Cyrus.
So the new Maharashtra government guidelines for our Holi are as
Say it in
follows.
Marathi.
Yeah, are as follows, okay? No large gatherings. So people have been
Marathi
stuck at
mat-
home for 2 years. Maza Marathi maite nahi. What?
Oh, God.
That's enough.
I think
Now
Hindi
I'm
was
happy
better.
again.
You have
should
lost
be.
No,
all
I'm
your.
happy
I can do
Carry
Hindi.
on.
Should I do Hindi?
No, that doesn't work. That's the worst option for them. Never do that.
Well, what is it? No large gatherings, not
No,
allowed.
so basically, people have like been really looking forward to have their first post-pandemic
Outdoors.
outdoor
Mhm.
Holi,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
With huge celebrations. So people have been booking
Correct.
DJs and like speakers and all for like a month back and all in their society gatherings and whatever, right?
Shower,
And
wawer,
the BMC,
color, the
the
works.
Maharashtra government announced large gathering not allowed. DJ parties to bilkul not. If you have loudspeakers, you can't play loud music. Play it softly. Why? The reason is HSC and SSC exams are going on. I
Oh, that's
dude,
quite
I feel like-
considerate.
I feel like when we
Just
were
because
younger,
you passed out of your
no,
HSC.
did our exams mean nothing? कि अभी याद आ रहा है लोग को SSC exams है.
That's
what-
like saying the women didn't have a right to vote, but now they do have a right to vote. But why did they have it 100 years back? See, that's not
I
your
mean,
thinking
but
is
no.
I mean, it's a valid argument.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this show.
Ayushi, please help. What are your feelings on Holi? You love to play Holi and throw color on people
And
like
vote.
a jungly animal. Tell us about your life.
As I also want to say I'm happy that I have the right to vote, whether it wasn't there or not. So let's not get down that path. But I mean, this Holi thing, what has that got to do with? Okay, so in areas where the schools are there, fine, you can't have loudspeakers. It's like a hospital thing, fine. Okay, but what about like building things and people used to have in
public
areas?
holiday.
Yeah.
Ayushi, it's a public holiday. What's going to do with school? All schools are shut. Not a single school is open tonight.
No,
No, they
actually,
might
exams
have
are going
exam
on.
the next day,
Exams
yeah.
might be the next day.
No,
The
next day is
next
Saturday,
day.
Yeah,
Sunday.
also,
The
exactly. How does that
next
matter?
day?
Just stay at home, you stupid kid.
One second. You have an exam the
What
next
happened to
day.
you? What are you taking? He's
Disclaimer
ranting
in
and-
the beginning of the show.
Did your
I can
girlfriend
say
ask you if
anything
she
I
was
want
looking
now.
fat?
God damn it. No, it's cool.
Did your girlfriend, because you look like you've gone through some pain. What's going on?
Dude, I was just very passionate. So because that's not
About
clear to the
Holi?
guidelines.
You know, honestly, I would not have pegged you for a holy person.
I'm not really.
Okay,
But
then
I
you
don't
want to
like
rephrase
being
that
told-
because you're throwing me.
What?
I
Oh God.
I don't like being told that I can't celebrate it. What if I want to? Tomorrow some friend
You're
calls
like
me.
a cowboy in America. I
Yeah.
respect you a lot now.
Yeah.
I like your thinking. They shouldn't be telling us what to do other than spitting on the roads, which we do anyway. I think other than that, they
Like
should
there
be
are
telling
like
us. I can't
literally
bear it.
there are like, so my building is in a like a larger building
Complex kind of a
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
Reza Vihar.
What-
And two
what
buildings
the-
okay.
what is
Now
that
we know
even
where
like
he
happening?
lives.
He just gave
Now
away
we
where he
know where
stays.
he
His
lives.
building is
Yeah.
inside another building.
Yeah.
His building is
Now-
cannibalized by other buildings. They
Correct.
eat his building. What is he saying? What are you? I think he's
No, so
taking
there's a
something.
building
Abbas, take-
near
take
my
properly.
building called Paradise.
Uh,
The holy party of that building
Oh.
is the go-to holy party for the entire colony.
Wait, if
Okay.
you live next to Paradise, does that make your building hell? because
why is hell
Paradise-
next to Paradise?
Yeah.
only the
No,
laws.
I'm pretty sure paradise is like at
It's
the
a
polar
paradise.
opposite of hell.
I think
No.
heaven and hell.
All
Paradise will be hell.
cultures-
I don't think
Paradise
they're
is
like.
heaven only, right?
Yeah, but so they would be at the
No,
opposite
Paradise
end of
is,
hell.
where the best
Ah,
chicken
okay.
roll used to be in South Bombay. You know that.
Not anymore.
Paradise is the
No,
Coldplay song.
no.
Guys. What do you forgot?
There's no paradise left.
But what do
Okay.
Paradisians do?
No, but they just have like crazy rain dances and like this is a great.
That
huge
really does
fun
sound
party.
what I expect paradise to be like in
Yeah.
general, right? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe
But
if,
like, Mom, why aren't I invited for the rain dance? Missed it again
to
this
be
year.
honest though, if like paradise is one big holy party, I ain't going. No thanks.
Ayushi, I get what he's saying. There was a time and place for holy parties. I think we're a little passe now for us.
Yeah.
But just being told what to do, that's a bit of an irritating thing. Also, it seems to be a bit of hypocrisy because they sort of half saying, I mean, what's this point about put the loudspeaker on but play it softly? I mean, that's just like a paradox again. What kind of instruction is that? Either you're having a good time or you're not, and
No.
maybe there's a time regulation.
It's
that
a
makes
paradise
sense.
paradox.
I had a party last week and the cops showed
Oh,
up at some
I
point.
didn't get the invite. I don't. Maybe I didn't
This
see
is
it.
not
Let
a
me
thing
check.
where we make that like that whole video, that whole wedding. You know what? It was a numbers thing, Cyrus. It really was. And by
I'm
numbers,
sure.
I mean age. There was
Ouch.
Wow, yeah. Beautiful. You're ready for IPL with this kind of batting. That's amazing. Wow.
But the cops came and their thing was so we went down to talk to them and they were like, no, it's fine. But just, your windows are open. So if you're playing loud music, if your windows are open, then put the music soft or then shut your windows. And they went away respectfully. And I was like, this was possibly the most tame interaction
No
I've
bribe,
had.
No alcohol
No,
given
no.
to cops or something.
Literally nothing. They were like, listen,
Can I tell you my
It's-
experience?
it's
from
loud,
the
it's
same area
loud,
she comes
keep
from?
it down.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
Cyrus is
Cyrus also
being
has-
classist.
We had a weapon. In our parties, all the Marathi speaking rich guys or the Maharashtrians,
Exactly.
they
They
would
had
want
to
to take
go
over
down.
when the cops come.
Exactly.
And they would go with chest out. Kai boltos?
I-
Kai karto?
Zao
And all
dena,
them would
sahib.
start. And no,
Antariksh, what
most
would you
often
say?
I
They
got
would
my
be
Marathi.
hated the most by the cops.
No, but we started with Marathi, like birthday
Yeah.
aaye.
I don't know what that means.
And then what
It's
did
a
you do to?
birthday.
Oh,
Cops was like,
that's what he said.
Hey, by the way, there was a remark about I can't remember who. Can you get that? Rishi, can you play that thing again about his Namoji's English versus Silveri's Marathi as a
Marathi.
option?
As bad
that was a
as
nice-
yeah, I saw that comment also. What is it?
no, it's worse than Modi's English.
Yeah, something like that.
He works hard.
Sorry, Modi ji.
Listen,
Who, Modi ji?
we will
Me at my Marathi? No. I
we'll do Marathi shaming, but in general, we should not do English shaming. Shaming?
yeah.
What?
As you
Ayushi.
said it.
Please don't save me for my English.
Say it.
Wow, literally all my school teachers right now, like she's not a
Yeah,
cathedral.
Don't
Right?
same her, guys.
Cyrus, you're
Same,
way
same.
quieter when you join from home.
Yeah.
I have to say.
The thing is that if I try to talk, you don't listen. So
We are
I'm having a
listening.
conversation.
When
You
you
know
were-
now. You know how it
There's a pause
feels.
I try and talk. So right now you're not
The
listening.
one time he was in the studio, I was distracted.
Yeah, I got it.
I feel
I
very
was
ignored
physically
here.
distracted by him
No,
in
sorry,
the
Cyrus.
studio
I
that
wanted
day.
to-
I
intention.
honestly, I feel really slighted, but I'm not saying anything because I don't feel too
Aw.
much
Because it's
pain.
your
but I do feel
decision
bad.
to stay at home.
When are you coming in
That's
next? Can I
not
come
us.
in on that show? This is the show.
but
So
next
when
week I'm in
Tuesday,
Calcutta.
Wednesday, Cyrus is in.
Okay,
the
can I
studio.
come
No,
in
I'm
on
in Calcutta
Tuesday?
next week.
Oh, you're
the week after
next,
now.
Yeah, the week
Cool.
after.
I will
Next
come
week
with you.
also.
There are other
There you
people
go.
listening to the show right now, right?
Yeah,
Like it's not just us doing
Yeah.
scheduling
No,
online.
that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
A little bit is fine.
Our show is
So,
basically
but-
like a rehearsal all the time. It's
Yeah.
never really the thing.
No, it's
One
not.
day maybe.
It's
Little
not.
unpolished. Little
He's
unpolished.
tried so
is
hard as a
required.
producer,
Little
but this
unpolished.
is
Yeah.
clearly rehearsal
So-
space.
Yeah.
Getting back to the
Yes.
Holi thing. The
Oh.
the HSC SSC
This Holi thing is never ending.
large
Holi
gathering-
will
no, no.
descend upon us.
The large gatherings thing isn't the only thing they've commented on. Okay, for instance, balloons are banned now. No more balloons. Okay, you're not allowed to throw balloons on people.
That I'm actually behind.
You don't like
Why?
balloons?
Because
Water
people
balloons,
throw-
they're very painful.
No, but
They
dude,
throw
they're fun
balloons
also,
from
yeah.
balconies on just
Yeah, that's
unsuspecting
very
people.
painful.
Yeah, okay, fair, fair. But that way you can throw other things also.
Arey, but in Holi it's
eggs and all. They're
it's
not gonna ban
excused,
eggs.
no.
How do they ban
No,
eggs?
ban eggs.
Yeah, they should ban eggs, but they're not gonna ban eggs. How can they ban eggs? So the balloons bhi kyun kar rahe ho?
But balloons are more readily throwable than eggs, no?
Are they really?
Eggs if you
Eggs
throw
are
it-
ready.
Eggs if
balloon
you
have to
throw,
fill
you
the
know
apple.
his mother is going to scold him at his house के अरे ऐसे कैसे अंडे ये waste कर दिए.
But not expensive.
You know?
Okay, but I want to understand the logic of this. So if you throw
You
a
see my
balloon
point?
and someone
Nobody's
reports
talking to
you.
me.
1 second. Okay, so sorry, Cyrus. I'm going to ask you how to explain
I've
this to
got
me.
my phone and I'm starting my WhatsApp group. You guys carry on.
Wait, if you throw a balloon at someone and you report it, then you be like, oh, that's against the rules. But if I throw an egg at someone and I report it, the guy's going to be like, you're calling me because someone threw an egg at you?
Yeah, correct. You're right. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah.
But if you're a Jain,
Nothing will happen.
and you don't eat
No,
eggs,
then it'll be taken
Then
seriously.
what happens?
Nothing. I don't think.
Yeah,
Then
because
you have
there's an
offended
issue there
religious
beyond-
sensibilities. No, then it'll be serious.
right. For Parsi, it'll be like thank you.
Is that-
And can I have
Is that,
can I have one more?
what do you call it? You hitting someone with a weapon. Is
Right,
that
Abbas,
what-
are you
There's
with
an
me?
egg?
Yeah, I am
I
with
don't
you.
I have to tune out in between because no one's listening.
Would
Just
hitting
checking.
someone with an egg be counted as hitting someone with a weapon? Would that be?
It is. It can be. It's very painful. I've been hit.
It can be. Yeah.
I was a
The
really...
philosopher Dante has given us a comment.
They will just end up saying.
बुरा ना मानो होली है. अरे क्यों नहीं
Yeah.
माने यार?
Well, I think the first name of Dante was Allegory, and this is L.
Yeah.
So I feel it must be the brother.
He says, yeah, brother, Lelegary.
Yeah.
I should
Yeah,
leave
Lelegary.
this show. I
Right.
should
What
leave
else
this
is there?
show.
Antariksh?
I'm glad we've decided he's from Kerala. We've given him a slightly Malayalam touch there. I like that. Yeah.
So another thing is.
Will you stop with your holy boring
This one is
story?
important. This one you like. This one you like. Nobody is allowed to play Holi under the influence of alcohol, especially not with women.
Why can we have one
Sexism.
show where you don't bring women? Every single
I didn't
time.
Your woman
I didn't
record
make
is
these
not
laws
good,
up.
bro.
This is the Maharashtra government.
So you can't drink in front of women now?
No, you can't drink and play
I play
Holi
Holi.
women.
Yeah.
with women, especially.
Because you
That's
may
not-
What if
molest
the
them or
woman
hurt
is
them
drunk?
or abuse them.
She can't dance with other women.
She can't dance with other
You
women?
have to dance by yourself. You can't dance with men or women now.
So if I'm drinking, I have to
Yeah.
dance by myself?
Yeah, I guess.
No, in
You're
your
drinking or
house.
dance by
Oh,
yourself.
With the
that's
window
just
shut.
sad.
So you're
That's
music
not
is-
holy.
not-
That's
not
just
large
like
gatherings.
Saturday night
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
that's
dancing by
also my
yourself on
social
Saturday
life.
night.
Window shut,
one is
alone,
slow
dancing,
social.
no one listening.
Sorry, Cyrus. It's your show. You should have a say.
I'm so sorry. I'm going to keep quiet now. Cyrus, it's all you.
In fact, we changed it. Mr. Ganguly was in Delhi on this thing on the laptop, and it was great fun because he would be trying to get his point in all the time,
Yeah.
and especially Silvery is so distracted with his ADD, so we would just be talking about something else, and you can see he's trying to it's exactly what Republic TV gives us every day.
Yeah.
One of
That's
my
the whole
friends who
show.
watched
In the
this
middle
show
of-
said this is Antariksh and Cyrus's show, right? And I was like, yep, that he is
It
the
is,
co-
Cyrus's show it is. I'm just there sometimes.
No, but you're right because he's also a little hyper. I'm also a little hyper, so then it starts becoming more chaotic. That's why I like having an Abbas or an Amit there because their style is a little slower,
Yeah,
so you
that
can
is
hear what they're saying. Yeah, and of course you, Ayushi. Without you, there's no show because the disrespect you give me from the start. I mean, that's worth its weight in gold.
I think to get the full
Hope the
Republic
police
feel,
will
right?
find you at least.
To get the full Republic feel, we need to mute Cyrus once or twice during the middle of this, right? Don't we?
Ouch. Wow.
Wow.
I think
I
Antariksh
have
is
to,
taking
right?
over too
Right.
much power
Don't
on
we
this
have
show.
to?
It has gone to his
know.
head.
I feel like the French royalty when the revolution started, 1789. I just feel they're coming for me. The same people. I gave his family jobs, and this is how they treat me. Those 7 cars. Came from my hard work.
Not at all. It's not-
Actually, fun
Like
fact,
with
I
the
gave
Kazim.
told Antariksh there's an opening at IBM, which is why he interviewed.
Wait,
That is
you
very
hired him?
Yeah, in a
I,
way.
I gave him the
Yeah,
opportunity.
So you-
I'm the culprit, yes.
You are the.
You are the culprit. There's no
yeah.
question.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Of course
There
you
was
are.
a- there
You
was-
told him, he then applied it to the job. We are listening to this holy guidelines for 45 minutes because of you, Abbas.
You know, honestly, this is your
decision.
fault. Of all the things in the news,
Yeah.
this is what he has fucking picked to discuss. Like,
Hey, you want to talk
Really?
about news that is more relevant to you?
no,
Ayushi?
I just mean like about this holy thing. So,
But happy Holi to everyone listening and watching.
Yeah, no, we didn't even wish anyone that. How self-absorbed are we?
There are sweets in the cafeteria, by the way.
I have a question. When in the old days of black and white cinema, how would Holi be pictured? Because it's a festival of color, and yet it's in black and white. So how does that come across then?
By saying Bura na mano.
Should I stay quiet? I think I should stay quiet.
maybe it was like a darker color powder versus like a lighter color powder. So you knew that there were different colors.
It's a legit question, but can you make that out in black and white films?
I don't know. I wasn't around at black and white
So
films.
what I know is that every
Oh,
single
nice,
color
nicely
in black
done.
and white
Yes,
Huh.
you put
has a
into the
different
goal.
shade of grey.
I'm gonna Google black
See,
and white
Ayushi, he's
Holi
taken
song.
off. You had your moment. They could have, I was there, racked on the coals, but no. Silvery had to get on with something ridiculous. Yes, Baba, tell us their technical issue.
No, black and white में ना, you're talking about black and white में color कैसे दिखाते हैं ना?
Huh.
हाँ, so
Exactly.
every single color in black and white has a different shade of grey. Like so, green will be a slightly different shade.
Ah,
of grey.
okay, that
red
kind
will
of
be-
Even if
makes
it's
sense.
untrue, the way you said it, it just sounds like gravitas in the voice.
No,
That's
I'm
enough
sure
for
of
me.
this.
I accept.
I am 95% sure of this. I think.
I'm sure of this.
Shobhik has
I'm
got the answer by showing
95%
his
sure
Yeah,
of this.
Kind of sure.
He
Vinay,
started
can you
with
please
fully
look that up
sure,
if that's
didn't
correct. Please.
The first Holi song,
Shobhik.
I
You
mean,
know what? Listen to Shobhik. Shobhik's the voice of reason.
Colors
You
in
show the
black and
pitch
white.
curry.
Yeah.
who?
Sorry, Shobhik. He's not listening to me or reading what you said.
Oh,
You and me will do a
he's
separate
another
show.
commenter.
WhatsApp me, Shobhik. WhatsApp me. The phone is fully charged. I have no friends.
Okay,
Nothing
sorry,
to
say your
lose.
number. बोल दो अब तो नहीं don't please don't.
420.
You gotta beat this
420
also.
and 420 once again.
Oh, okay, cool.
Huh.
The show has gone off the rails.
Okay, let's bring it back.
Was it ever on
No,
rails?
that's very
Talking about ever.
Listen, guys, let it be off
stuff.
the rails, or we are going back to the holy order on Holi. Please, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Let's just stay where we are.
Should we?
Take some questions. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Should we get to another topic?
Oh, the shipping story.
Exactly. The shipping story is that you remember last year when Ayushi, one of the first few times that Ayushi was on.
Honestly, this is I realize this has been 1 year since you guys
exactly.
had me on your show, and
Yeah.
now I'm on it
very-
every week.
So
No, but
exactly.
you
so
were very much on because of that shipping story.
Exactly.
The very first time as the expert.
Exactly.
You won't believe this story then, Cyrus, because of that story. That you remember
Now
was.
you're hyping it too much.
No,
Antariksh.
see, it's crazy. Cyrus is not aware. It's crazy. It'll be crazy for him. So this was back then. It was the Suez Canal mein the Ever Given ship by the Evergreen Marine Corporation had gotten stuck. Okay. Now
Well
almost a
done.
year later, same company Evergreen ka another ship called Ever Forward has gotten stuck at some canal or something in the USA. I'm kidding.
No.
Chesapeake Bay in
So
the
it's
USA.
not a. Can I now?
Okay,
I'll
yes.
give 2
Yeah, let the
seconds.
ship
Now
expert
the
take
proper
over.
version.
Wait, I just want to say one thing. Is this like Die Hard? The same thing happening to the same person twice kind of thing?
So it's,
No.
sounds
So
like
this
Die
is
Hard the
company is
film.
not the same
This
ship.
is a sister ship.
Yeah.
She's a little bit younger. She's only 2 years old. 2 years younger.
Aw.
And
Ever
yeah,
Forward has
she's
gotten
a
stuck, by the way.
baby.
That's the name of the ship.
Yeah, Ever
This
Forward.
is
The
Ever
irony is not
Yeah,
lost
yeah,
on
correct.
anyone. And
Yeah.
roughly a year after Ever Given and that 6-day Suez Canal mess happened, she's coming out of the Louisiana, like that entire area, and in Chesapeake Bay. Basically, they usually dredge a really deep channel when you're coming from an inland harbor out so that the ship can follow through. But I don't know what's going on with these Evergreen people,
Yeah.
the pilots and on board, because
Keep
she
running aground.
yeah, no, she just basically went off into a sandbank underneath. And to give you context, she has a 43-foot draft and the sandbank is 20 feet.
One question.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a pointed question.
Okay.
Where are all the feminists now?
Why?
She's in trouble. Where are the ladies? Where are the ladies' voices? Where are the protests?
They're
the
all-
strikes?
Why aren't
I don't
Lady
get
just
helping her, huh?
explained us the issue, right?
No. So all
But
the
you know, I
all the
mean,
tugboats trying to help
part of the
also
drive.
are they're all female. They're all
Oh, tugboats are female.
I think change the name to Ever Screwed first and
Yeah.
foremost.
Yeah,
Because
first
then
of all,
you're
the
okay, you don't
company
expect
has
much.
a massive problem.
You have to make sure that now see if this
But there's no
repeats itself
damage. By the way,
a
there's-
year later now if this repeats right this
No, but it's stuck.
another Ever Marine ship get stuck. Now we know that they are probably doing it on
Hat
purpose.
trick.
Wouldn't it mean that?
No,
They want to
because
stay relevant in the news. They
this is a
who knew
terrible
about-
marketing
But
strategy.
who knew about Evergreen before?
You don't
this? I
need to
never
know.
heard-
No, but listen. One second. The success of that company
I
and
did.
global trade doesn't
Dave
need
Anand
you
was
to
called
know the
Evergreen.
company of the
That's
the
probably
shipping
true, yeah.
companies.
Trading, I don't need to
You know any others?
I don't. But now I'll go for Evergreen. No, I won't. Actually.
Abbas, I'm just playing with my dog. Just shout when I'm needed.
Okay,
Sorry,
cool.
I'm just, Hi,
No, but
Baba.
that
What's
basically
up?
happened.
Yeah.
Just in the sense, there's no damage to structural to the
Yeah.
vessel. She's in a shallow area, so it's fine. She's not blocking anything, so trade is not disturbed. It's just really funny.
It is
Because
just
it
really
happened
funny.
again a year later, a sister
Same.
ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they haven't figured out how to get her out yet.
So as stories go, I give Holi rules and regulations 1 on 10. I give this 1.5 on 10. I think we're on a roll.
Going
I
well.
knew
Let's see
it.
what's next.
I knew
Audience
it.
can't
Well,
wait.
I
you're
knew
the
it.
2
Because-
out of 10 wala story.
No, because that last
Yes,
year was
yes.
such a high. Last year was such a high. This
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
cannot
This is like
compare.
you
This
didn't
can't
block
compare.
anything. What's even
God
the
damn
point?
But last year was the whole thing was the Indian guys were stuck as usual. It's got to be us who are stuck
Yeah.
on the ship.
Are there any
that
Indians
was
on this ship?
Sorry.
You know?
I mean, I don't have the
The
manifest,
same
but
guys. Silvery the same guys.
Same guys. It could well be. Like, how are they getting stuck? How is the same ship?
Imagine calling
Do
your
other-
mom.
this
Mom, I'm
happen
stuck.
often?
Yeah, how
How often do ships get
is
stuck? Yeah.
does this happen?
another cruise ship
Yeah.
got stuck. That Norwegian cruise liner got stuck outside America somewhere as well. Look, it's it happens. It's
No,
look, it's
basically
no,
the
one
praise
second.
that she's getting.
By the way,
You're
one
all
second.
saying Ayushi is the most brilliant scholar in the marine industry
What
in the history
lies?
of the world. and
Please
missing
don't
all
say
that.
this.
I mean, they're saying you should be in charge of shipping and transport, which means Nitin Gadkari is in trouble.
No,
and
no.
only because of this podcast and your observations about Ever Screwed.
So in 1 year, look at what you have done to me from that one
I mean, you transport
appearance.
minister.
Cyrus, you put me on the map.
You-
I'm so
You
grateful.
can have holy parties because on sea you're in charge. You can tell Silvery, come here,
Man,
play
you
your
get
music,
discounts.
poofo lao.
What discounts do you
Couldn't
get?
Ayushi get discounts for like boat parties and like ship parties and all? At this point, she should,
Of
right?
course.
Yeah, she should be the,
She can
the
just-
endorser of these things.
She can just charge it to the
What?
government.
The
Once you're
hell?
transport minister,
That would be
bro,
so cool.
why do you think you become transport minister?
Yeah.
Shipping and transport, you take those because you want to
At some
party.
point, you'll be able to use
Everybody
this, yeah.
knows that.
You know what? You're
In
right.
Russia, the guy who's sitting in transport, he's the only guy having a good time because there's no war for them.
Promise you, the
He's just
next
sailing around
time
like, guys, girls, let's party.
you're all
Sorry, I-
invited.
Oh, great.
No,
Thank you.
no.
Done.
That's
Sorry.
all you wanted to hear, right?
Yeah,
Was that you
exactly.
are on an
How many
invite
people-
list?
How many people were invited to the party, Ayushi, that you had? What
Like
was the number?
35? 35?
Well, that's a decent number for a flat party. That's a decent
It
number.
was a
It's
house party,
biggish
that's why. Yeah. It was
A
it was
house
my
party, yeah.
it was
Somebody
my
asked this
30th.
also. Somebody has asked, was Ayushi on the ship with Aryan, on the cruise with Aryan?
Who's Aryan?
Aryan Khan, Shah Rukh Khan's son.
Oh, Dan.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Any of those activities, neither do I partake, get involved. Please leave me out of this.
I also say no to drugs. That's why I don't want to do the vaccine now.
Mhm.
I've had enough.
have
Me
to.
and
So
Djokovic
you
are on
didn't
the
take
same
you
page.
didn't take his
Yeah.
vaccine certificate?
He didn't come to the studio today. Yeah.
No, I sent it.
Arre,
I've got. Ayushi, I've got a fake certificate. I've got everything done.
Dude,
Yeah.
by the way,
no,
I
whose
found out just
whose face is on your fake certificate?
The same guy with the beard, the same
Okay.
guy.
I found out just literally
Sadhguru?
last
All the
week.
certificates have the same
There is
picture.
there is one
I'll
website. by
show
the way,
it to you.
Sadhguru.
Did you see Sadhguru was
I
on
was
Joe
like,
Rogan?
Abbas is feeling fear.
Yeah.
Let me show him the picture.
But I don't know how to judge if it's fake or real.
No, correct.
The
Dude,
picture's on it.
I found out
That's
last
okay.
he's
It
the boss
can
of
be
the
real.
country.
Then that it's on the real one as well.
Yeah, I found
How
out last
dare
week.
you
It
think
is
it's
very
not
simple.
real?
What
You
did
go
you
to one
find out?
website, There is one website where you can go and fake your basically all your documents. Okay, I won't tell you. Not here, you'll get
But
cancelled. I don't
why
know.
would you tell us?
It's an
Wait, you
important
can-
website.
you can
No,
duplicate-
Your students can use it for doctor certificates and all.
For
medical
real?
certificates. Yeah.
Please tell me off
Yeah.
air.
You know what it does? Because the website is able to copy font. So if you want to like paste something on top of something that already exists, it can copy the font of the rest of the document.
Is this how you got this
Can you
job?
give me a
Is that your
medical
resume?
No, I just know this. I found out literally last week.
Can I get a medical degree?
You can. Not a degree, but you can get a medical certificate if you want to like say bunk school or...
Yeah, I want medical certificate. all of that.
IVM guys, please
What do
double
you
check.
think is going on with
Antariksh.
Antariksh?
Can I get a free pass to go up and down the Worli ceiling?
You can. You might get caught though, but you can definitely
Why will I
try
get
it.
caught? They only.
See,
they only
What
It
about
seems
educational
most-
certificates?
it seems accurate, huh?
Educational certificates.
I mean, I'm sure you can duplicate or like fake all documents there. Depends on how easily those documents are to be faked. You know,
Okay.
like if you can easily tell,
Huh?
कि, अच्छा, I don't know. If you can easily tell that this document is not an original because of the feel of the paper or like a chip or something, then maybe.
Okay,
then you
explain
can't.
how
But then you're
difficult
saying
this
I could
process
go
is.
COVID certificate has none of
Wait,
those.
wait,
So
Cyrus
COVID
has a
certificates are very
question.
easy to fake.
God
Is it
certificate.
a
COVID
level of
certificate.
difficulty to
COVID
do it?
certificates. I thought God
Would it be as difficult as driving from Baikala to Bhuleshwar in traffic, or
No.
changing your gender,
It's quite.
or
It's
no,
easy.
just tell me
Cyrus.
how tough it is.
Tell me things that are easy. I'll tell you that.
Can I
That's
make a
all.
fake driving license?
You can.
Oh.
See,
why do you
again,
want a
like
fake
they
driving
don't
license?
See you on the
find-
road,
Real
guys.
I can get you the. We can
This
get you the
is-
real driving license without
Yeah.
any problem.
Yeah.
Without
No,
taking
mine
the
is
test,
expired.
So
Also, I have an eyesight
Uh-huh.
problem, so they're like,
there's no problems. Welcome to India. Why are you saying all the wrong thing? The boy just explained that you don't need to go to the website. You get the authentic stuff without doing the test. You can come back.
But you'll have to give a driving test again, I believe.
You have to give the
No, you
driving test
don't.
again.
No?
You just
Okay.
have to know
Someone
people.
has been misinforming me.
I
Can
don't
I get
know.
a
entire
degree?
political science.
Ouch.
Yeah, even I want one in history.
Nice.
I want a double MA in history, and maybe can I get a PhD, Silvery?
Yeah, then I also want a dental degree then. I
mean,
dropped out
don't,
halfway.
don't ask me all these things that you can fake. I know this site exists and you can easily fake certain certificates like medical certificates and COVID certificates
Okay,
are very easily faked. on the
Antariksh,
website.
don't tell us the website. Can you tell us what documents you have faked on this website?
Oh, just rhyme it like we always
Everything.
say.
Yeah.
Birth
Everything.
certificate. I came out and faked my birth certificate. I've never
Yeah,
been
so
born
you can
there.
extend
At
your
21
job.
Antariksh. Huh?
At IVM, you have to retire at 58, which is
Correct.
not that far away in Abbas
Yeah.
in my case, but come on.
Yeah, correct. According to IVM, I'm only 12 years old. So I have like a long way to go.
That explains your behavior on this show.
Exactly, you get it.
So you can just download it and it's not like a paid thing.
It's a website.
and you don't.
It's like
It's
Canva.
free.
You can edit
You know, her
stuff.
point is
That's
that
what
the
I
document that
understand.
comes, you're just printing the thing the
Yeah,
way it is, right?
yeah. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
The stamps and all that are involved, the stamps and the insignia, sometimes they're a little difficult to duplicate on a printer.
I know it
Huh?
exists. I
No,
haven't
but
tried
like
it
for
myself,
this
but I know.
COVID-
One
on-
Don't
second.
give half
1 second.
information. Our
Everyone.
people want to know more.
No,
Everybody
no,
has to do
no.
that. Come
Wait.
on.
You just said I've never tried it.
Yeah.
I've just heard about it. So we have spent all this time talking about something you heard.
Yeah.
This is worse than the
That
Holi
is all the
story.
news that. What? You think I've seen the evergreen ship that is there?
But that's in the news. We
So,
know it's happened.
Can
Now
someone
you.
listen to
This is
Shobik?
also- so
Shobik
haven't
is
you
like
heard-
me.
Haven't you
Nobody's
heard?
paying attention to him. This is
This
his
is
fifth
what-
time he's
sorry,
trying to get your
sorry,
attention.
Sorry. Last. Haven't you heard? Haven't you
Shobik,
heard?
forget it, man.
Yeah, sorry. Haven't you
There's no
heard of
cricket
COVID
today,
certificates
sadly.
being faked so easily? It's from this website.
I
as
am
well,
a
all that.
law-abiding citizen.
I mean,
Dude,
but
my
when you
point
are
is getting a vaccine and getting the actual certificate is way easier than faking it.
That's
and
what I
giving
mean.
money
Why
to
can't I
someone.
just
Yeah.
get the shot?
I mean, you can just.
But I want the more important things,
So I
like
know
my
a
lack
friend
of
of mine.
education. I want those degrees, damn it. Why
A
can't I
friend of
get
mine
those
was
degrees?
traveling. Okay, she had to make. The person who told me about it, she had to make. The fake
The
certificate. She got a
friend,
fake
this is
certificate.
The
girl
friend,
you're dating.
yes.
Friend of mine,
This is girl
yes.
you're
Friend of
dating.
mine.
It's
You, the
Kavita.
12-year-old who's
It's
dating
Kavita,
a
right?
27-year-old.
Sure,
Yeah. Go on.
No, Kavita. But so basically, she hadn't gotten a second certificate yet, and she had to, in an urgency, had to travel. So she just made this fake certificate and was able to travel because of the fake COVID certificate.
Can you rhyme her name?
No.
Like if it's
I would rather
Suparna, you
not.
can say
It's
Puparna.
a short name, so let's not.
If it's Aarti, you can say Party. You know, it's easy.
Okay.
Then the cops will show up.
It's
Only if her name is Bhutia, be careful.
I can tell you her name is not Pooja.
Why was
Go
that?
ahead.
Why did? Well, that was.
I don't know. I'm trying to help the kid. He's 12. He just said so.
Yeah.
Give us half information on Holi, half information
Are
on
you
the ship,
faking
and
something
even
right
less
now?
information.
No,
on
I'm
the-
asking this person what the website was.
Why?
Yeah,
You're not
it's
going to
spot on.
tell us anyway.
Listen,
Yeah, I
listen.
think it's offline, no?
Silvery, look, you know, ignoring these guys. They're all insinuating that you're nuts. Absolutely loco.
Well,
Okay?
it
That's what they
exists,
say.
man.
Antariksh,
Friends who've done
there
Is
was a
your
comment
friend
about
blow
your
up doll? It's the nicest thing they've said. Is your friend a blow up doll? Are you one of those weirdos?
who had to travel urgently.
You got a fake marriage certificate for your blow up doll and you, what's going on?
Oh yeah, can you get a
Can
marriage
Can you get a
certificate?
marriage certificate?
You could. Yeah.
I don't know
I'm
how
gonna
to
say yes
do
to
that.
everything at this
Yeah,
point. I don't know.
No, I mean they don't give homes to houses to bachelors on rent.
No, so then you could get a
Fake marriage certificate, yeah.
and be like the wife is somewhere else. I'm here.
They don't give bachelors can't get a rent.
No,
place to
Baba.
rent.
Not
Why
a
is this a
lot.
surprise to you, Cyrus?
He's been married for
Because in
so
case she
long.
throws me out, what am I supposed to do?
You won't get a
Because-
house. That's why I'm
No,
staying
no.
with your wife.
One second, it's
When
not
she
like you
asks
can't-
if she's fat, tell her no.
I said no. I just took a second. It's an odd question. It's like, did you vote BJP in public? What do you want to say? You don't, what do you say? These are
No.
questions that you can't just say anything.
You were
See?
saying something, Ayushi.
You
No,
took an
I was
awkward
saying I
pause.
read a comment that said government employee son doing this is nothing surprising.
Oh.
Government employee son is aware of this and doing nothing about it. So like a government
No,
employee.
come on. You obviously use it for ill-gotten gains. Now, come on, don't
I
lie.
haven't. I mean, you guys won't believe me because I shared this
Then
information.
tell us the name of the website and we'll check it out and
What
find out
was
the
I supposed
truth.
to say? Alright, it's as if like I can't be aware of things without using them. Huh?
But I would
That's so-
definitely explore this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's-
What about the
that's all,
doll?
man.
Do you have a blow-up doll? Is that true?
Where can you order blow-up dolls in India?
I'm sure.
All the sex
I'm
websites.
sure
On a
you get
website, I know.
everything.
What sex websites
Okay,
are you
Ayushi
frequenting?
wants to come in. Okay, I won't argue.
I'm sure
then.
you
Yes,
can get
Ayushi.
anything from the
This
internet.
website you can get a fake blow up doll from this website also, by the way.
Fake.
No, you can't.
What is a fake
Yeah, what is
blow up
a
doll?
fake-
Like, no, I'm
it's an actual woman. She's a fake
A
blow-up
human
doll,
being
sorry.
that you inflate with your
Ouch.
mouth.
Okay.
Oh my God. This guy's
Moving
too
on.
much.
No.
Let's take a
I
break.
think he's
Let's
really had
reel it
another
in
vaccine
quickly.
of a
Okay,
different kind.
Okay,
Let's take a break, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're taking a break. Ladies and gentlemen, the best part as usual, here it is, the break.
Hey everybody, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. On Storytellers and Storytellers, Vineet talks to legendary singer Usha Utthap and writer Shrishti Jha, who authored her biography. The conversation ranges across a wide variety of topics, from becoming a music icon to favorite musical partners in the Indian musical industry, and a whole lot more. On Press Decode, the host takes stock of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. On Postcards from Nowhere, Utsav tells us a story that connects coconuts, the Cold War, and nuclear fusion. And finally, do join Kavita and myself as we celebrate 7 years of IVM podcasts on the 900th episode of Cyrus Says. Do follow us on social media. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And remember, if you enjoyed this show or any of our shows for that matter, please do tell a friend. Word of mouth really does help us. And also, please, a rating if you could. That is also extremely helpful to us. And remember, we're also on YouTube. You can check out ivmpodcast.com/YouTube to get a list of the different channels that we operate on YouTube. And finally, we'd like to thank our sponsors this week, SBI Life Insurance, Bank of Baroda, India Water Portal, and Max Life Insurance. Thank you so much for making this possible.
Angelina, I'm married. Just stop it, for God's sake. Sorry, Angelina Jolie on the phone. Just calm down. Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's
Sorry, guys, I'm
no,
just
weird.
taking
She
it.
left Brad Pitt for you.
Sorry.
Look, I didn't say anything. Just, leave it, bro. Don't get into all this, There's certain things we don't talk about in public. Guys, please like, subscribe. Please say it. Please
Yeah,
say
correct.
it.
Guys, please like, share,
the audio.
subscribe this podcast, and
It really helps
yeah,
us.
correct. No. Yeah, if you want the name of the website,
To get the
Google also
website
helps.
details.
Correct. Get the
Oh
website.
my
Pradeep
God,
Pillai.
that's what you
Yeah.
should do. Get
By the way, Antariksh has the website open on his laptop right now.
Yeah, and
Okay, so
Oh,
just-
it's just us.
Oh,
I understand. Legal issue. But give me a little bit of the name, so then
I
you're
can't,
legally okay.
Like I really don't want to. I'm sure. this
Boss,
website
like
already
instead of
exists.
silvery, you can
Already
say
is known,
pill per poo or something. Give me something.
Give him the rhyme.
That's
na.
what he calls his
Give him the
blow-up
rhyme.
doll.
He likes rhymes.
Jen,
So now we've established
Ragda is
the
kind of
gender of the doll. Yeah, go on.
Ragda is kind of a.
What are you all doing? It looks vulgar.
This
from
doesn't
here.
look, I don't know, I'll check it out myself. It doesn't look
both
very
your heads-
convincing.
It
What's
looks
his
like
body?
PDF converter.
Yeah,
Like it looks like
kind of
it
like
looks like
that.
I love PDF.
Hey,
Yeah.
Antariksh, by the way, this website interface is very clean. If this was fake, like there will be ad popping up everywhere. Singles in your
It's a
area.
proper website that can do this. It has this accomplice.
One
Accomplice.
second.
No,
Abbas, that was
no, no.
uncalled for.
No,
You're
that's
picking
what.
on Silvery.
No,
You're saying
not
it's not
silvery.
legit his stuff. He's researched this.
Yeah,
At
man.
5:55, he looked at this thing. He was
It's
ready by 6.
He just called
If
his friend
it's-
right now in the break and asked her.
Yeah.
I did. Correct.
His imaginary friend, the
Yeah,
doll.
you guys didn't see it.
And then and then he ended
Let's
with,
call
and
her Alpa. Was it Alpa?
no, and he ended with, and for God's sake, get the second shot, please. Then he-
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
Listen, I think a lot of people's interest is now in this website.
I must
It's sort
say,
of
I know.
difficult to get out of your system. It's like when you talk about a psychotic murderer or something, you can't get the conversation off.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Everybody
way
wants to know
too
more.
clean for
Okay,
a
no,
fake
see, so
website.
someone
dude.
has suggested.
Is mom watching this, Silvery? There's a
Uh,
question. Is your mom watching this?
I'm not
All the
sure.
stuff you do?
Probably not.
Silvered.
She's not watching this. She's
Okay,
in Andhra
wait.
right now.
Can I access the internet on this computer? Obviously I can. I'm on
Of
it.
course.
Wow, that's
you
dumb.
can just you can have a call with somebody in LA or whatever. Do what you want. This
So
show's
someone-
going nowhere.
Jepu has said that it will be like a PDF editing website. Yes, that's exactly
It
what
is.
it is. It is exactly what it
Oh,
is.
then it's difficult to get like educational certificates and all.
But
Because then you scan.
One second, guys.
I don't know.
You moron. This is a PDF changer. It's not like to give
it's
you a
PDF.
whole new thing.
No, who sent the whole new thing?
You.
No, see, I'll get Abbas's actual existing COVID certificate.
So
okay?
you need an
And
actual
then-
medical degree to go then. See, okay, thank you very much.
They're not
Everybody,
creating the degree for me.
this is, Antariksh, you have led us down a very different path.
Dude, I thought
Yeah,
what you
that's
guys are
flicking.
deciding.
That's flicking somebody else's degree. That's a different deal.
No. You take Abbas's thing and you edit the name, edit the signature part, edit all the things that you need to
Oh.
edit.
This is a PDF
But it is.
editor.
Editor.
You, oh my
But if
goodness.
I
No,
want a
it's
PhD,
good old fashioned fabricating
Freaking-
documents.
Yeah, but like in like a good
But-
legit way that it works with, it doesn't seem.
my PhD is on the correlation between the inflated dolls and Bangladesh's economy. Now that PhD is not available. So how are you going to do it? I want that one, for example.
Okay, Arpit.
First of all, write that PhD.
Yeah, correct.
Then
I don't know.
You've gaslighted us as somebody. No, I don't
Yeah,
let me
man.
read out their names also.
the way you said it,
Silvery.
Antariksh, I was like, wow, I can
After
fake a marriage
950
certificate.
I always
episodes,
thought-
our credibility is being questioned.
If I
People are
scan
asking us,
if I scan a marriage certificate, anybody's,
Yeah, then you can edit it. That's what I'm saying. You can
But you-
edit any document, dude.
And you
will
don't
need
have to
something
keep that
go
wife.
With, no, you will need
Wow.
something to go with anyway.
that's great.
Yeah, Sally's anyways demand.
You're married, but you don't have to be with her. Boss, brother, I'm going to start a revolution.
There's
Everybody's
no-
like, I want this, I want this.
There's no
Done.
PDF
Superb.
on this laptop. I was trying to do one
Oh,
right now.
that's
she's trying to
that's
change the
laptop
name of the
policy.
shows to Ayushi
Abbas,
says.
Okay.
why is
I'll
it
show
that
you after this,
Ayushi
guys.
comes here and does all her personal work instead of chatting with
yeah.
us? I mean, she's doing her own thing, making money on the side because the show's going nowhere. You might as well, do what you can.
Hey, I have to send you an
Unfair.
invoice. I forgot.
You can. I'll make a fake one for you.
You know how much they're paying you, no, Ayushi?
Huh?
Ayushi, you can't pay the rickshaw with what they're paying you.
That's the thing. It's come down to
Yeah.
that. As you, everyone
minus
on
the
the
rickshaw
show
money,
knows.
by the way.
I'm
From
not
the
paying you
invoice.
back for that. I already made it very clear.
No, I'll cut it off from the invoice.
Slap you.
Can you download fake money in this same website?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you can print fake money, I'm sure.
Then I'll send you a
But that's
screenshot of
very
a
easy to
Google Pay.
identify.
And I'll just
But that
edit
looks like
that.
Monopoly.
Yeah.
You could. All right.
Well, there was
Oh, that's not
one,
going anywhere.
just before we move on, there was one Rajat Kapoor movie. I forgot what it was. It was just one of those flop ones which nobody saw.
Oh.
Where the climax was exactly that. Somebody kidnaps his wife or his daughter and asks for a lot
Doubles,
of...
mixed doubles.
No. Mixed doubles was still okay. But the climax was he's pretty much Xeroxes one note multiple times and he gives it to the kidnapper and the kidnapper gets fooled also. Like, oh, this is so many notes.
But that was the whole premise. And that's the
no,
whole plot.
that's why it was. That was the quote unquote twist of a 1.5 hour movie, which was very.
I think
very
you're
disappointing.
mistaking it for Lata Mangeshkar's biography. So many
What was the
notes.
twist there? She was actually that rich.
No.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Just leave it. I'm disconnected from everybody, living my life in a cave here.
Oh,
with,
speaking of Lata
nothing to do.
Mangeshkar, the next story is about
I-
flyovers, right?
Yeah, next story is
Yeah.
about flowers.
What
But before
a
that,
Hey!
Is it time to pay homage? Is it time to pay homage? Is that what we're doing?
It's been
Wow.
long enough.
The disclaimer is flashing at the
Too
same time.
soon. Too soon.
but great.
I
segue.
think so. Look,
Totally
Hilary,
unexpected,
brother,
very cool.
please understand.
What?
Very well done. That was
We
well
live close to this area where the trouble is. Go on.
Oh.
Okay.
She's my neighbor.
So our
She's your
on
neighbor?
the Western Express highway.
Sorry.
So I live
not-
right, two buildings away from her. Yeah.
Which building do you live in?
No, I'll tell you later.
Is the house for sale?
Seabell, Seawin. Oh God, what are the names?
No, that's Seagull.
Oh, the
No,
buildings.
so opposite.
Seagull.
Same road. Opposite.
Amrita.
That's
Can you guys stop giving away
Okay.
where you people live?
Okay, so I had a
That's
girl. I had girls from college. One lived. I had 3 girls in, but not.
Oh,
not
3 girls in
buildings.
college, Cyrus.
You know, actually,
I had to drop them home, so I
Ah.
remember the buildings.
I
okay.
actually
Oh.
accidentally found out where Cyrus lives during the pandemic.
Oh, accidentally?
Because I was visiting a friend in his that lane, and
Oh.
Cyrus was out there with 2-3
Stop,
other people with his dog, with your dogs, and you were playing badminton in that lane of yours. And I was like, "That's
Yeah.
Cyrus Brocha." This is before I knew him.
Yeah.
So that time I was like,
We were
"Oh,"
rev-
Don't
we
you
were
reminisce that
revolutionaries.
time?
I was like, "Look,
Against
it's a
the law, we
celeb.
played badminton.
It's a celeb." And then later, I got
in
to know
in
him.
my colony, like everybody's a celeb because nobody knows anyone. It's like very interesting.
No, you were
And
holding
that-
court. You were holding. Everyone
But
was
it's a
standing around
pandemic,
you,
we-
and you were entertaining, and
we-
everyone's laughing, and it was you were having a good
Yeah, but
time.
we have to kill time.
Yeah,
It was
agreed.
horrible. You
No,
know what we
agreed.
went through.
I know.
You were in
I
South
was
Korea
also.
having a nice vacation, but what about us? It's very painful. Anyway, I'll get to our building.
Huh.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
Uh-huh.
remember names. It's all come back to me slowly.
Let's get
But
to
I know that all 4 buildings around.
Hmm.
It's very difficult to park cars there, by the way, guys, because it's on this terrible incline.
Yes,
So
it
I
is
once
very
did put
difficult
the
to pass.
handbrake up.
us.
Yeah.
I forgot to put the handbrake up and the car went down and banged into a
Oh,
pillar
God.
and all that. Not the
That's your fault,
line,
Cyrus.
street light. Oh, horrible stories. Yeah.
okay.
But very expensive property, by the way. Plus, you get the Mangeshkar family singing for free. You know,
But she
really
doesn't
hire
stand in
people.
her balcony and sing. Like she didn't do
Well,
free shows.
I mean, if she does now, it's a real creepy sign.
Okay.
What was that? What song was she
So
singing?
she was singing not to build a flyover, no? Like, okay.
Oh.
So you said, "Yeah, flyover."
What
mat
did I say?
banao."
Yeah, that's what she was singing.
Silvery, it's too early. We mentioned it to you. There's a statute of limitations reverse.
What is
We'll
the
tell you when
statute of
it's okay.
limitations?
Papida, not allowed. Lata, not allowed. We'll tell you when it's okay. It's not come to the MOU saying that we all.
Dilip Saab,
Sachin
is
Tendulkar?
that far away?
Okay.
What?
No.
Hey, man.
Dilip Saab
Hey,
is
man.
Sachin is very much
Listen.
alive and
Yeah,
kicking.
don't go on such a. Oh my god!
Jainal
Shane
Bain
won,
is
maybe not.
Shane won? Okay.
No, not even Shane won. I
Not
don't
the
think.
best bowler. As Gavaskar
Oh.
said. As Gavaskar
Hey.
said. Gavaskar said it.
But then he
How was the-
apologized on his
But he
Instagram.
apologized and he
Oh,
didn't mean
sorry
it
guys,
in the
sorry.
same.
I said it.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it.
Yeah, he
that
didn't
way.
mean it. He was having a cricketing discussion.
Yeah.
Forgot that it's a little off the timing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Okay,
get back.
Let's go.
Somebody's accusing you of sipping on your bhang. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, okay.
Play the last comment.
No, you are drinking and I'm a woman. That's not allowed.
Okay.
Oh.
No,
can't be
Not
allowed.
alcohol.
allowed.
Drinking alcohol.
Not allowed.
Bhang is fine. They haven't said anything about bhang.
Yeah.
But sir,
Bhang
Not
is
allowed.
I think
Drinking
it's.
alcohol is the term.
Listen,
bhang is a-
you right-wing member of society. Bhang is worse
Hey,
than
bhang is
alcohol.
not alcohol, okay?
I'm left wing, no.
Bhang is okay, yaar. Bhang.
Okay. Let's just go to
Unbelievable.
the topic, Cyrus.
Yes,
the
let's
topic.
please.
Okay, so basically, as we have all seen in the last few days, traffic is back, I would say, with two pre-pandemic levels, right?
Cyrus is so upset about this.
I'm sorry.
I'm just thinking,
Fine.
today's a low news day, right?
No, it's not.
We pulled the ship out of wherever.
Wait,
we read
wait,
rules
wait.
for
Yeah.
Holi.
Just getting-
we went
just
into
getting.
inflated
Your
walls and some
impromptu-
websites
Slowly,
that didn't exist. And now traffic is like just me and my empty life. Come on.
It's true.
So traffic, I will
Huh.
say, traffic is back, okay? Next month onwards, it's going to get even worse
Oh.
on
Oh
WES,
my
on
God.
the Western Express Highway route, because 3 flyovers on that route are going under repairs.
I mean,
Well, I don't travel on the Western Express
Yeah.
Highway too much, so I'm okay. I don't know
Neither.
about
You don't?
Ayushi.
No, I don't.
You don't go to the suburbs
Mine
like
is down to
no.
car.
I mean, Cyrus definitely doesn't go to the
No,
suburbs.
Cyrus does, yeah, shoots and all in suburbs.
No, I
only.
did
What?
yesterday. Yesterday I forgot the mask. I won't take the name of the hotels, and it was really nice. Everybody was. I just forgot it, and I drove there and whatever, and there wasn't one in the car. Nothing. You sort of forget now. And I was worried when I entered because I remember I don't have a mask, but it was not a problem. I was so happy, and everybody was like, I believe the mask is sort of behind us, except for Rishi for some reason. A couple of people here and
Maskless
there,
right
but
now.
do you guys wear
Nobody's
masks
wearing
now?
a mask in this office.
Nobody's wearing
in this
a
studio.
mask here
Yeah,
right
we all
now.
got COVID certificates.
And
yeah.
fucker asking for COVID
See,
certificates
it's
on the
because we
day
all
on the day of
See, because
recording.
we all are sure we all have been vaccinated twice. We can take
Except for your friend who
Yeah.
made a fake certificate.
A lot of people
Because
have given
she's
up
not
the
allowed.
mask as a act of solidarity against Robert Pattinson's crappy performance.
Hey, it
in
was not
Batman.
crappy,
it
Is
was
that the
nice.
reason?
What- was it bad? Was it
Abhijit
bad?
hated it. He
Oh,
went on
man.
like a half an hour rant, dude. Just yesterday was it or day before yesterday?
He was in tears about the fact that the abs of Robert Pattinson aren't up to the standard of the Ganguly expectations.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
he,
was-
he was damn sorry.
So he
Ayush
did.
is the only person who should comment on this.
Who?
Is he not a good-looking man?
Who? Robert?
This Batman
Robert
Pattinson man.
No, of course he's a good-looking guy.
And did you watch the movie?
No, I haven't watched it yet. But that has nothing to do with it, whether he's good-looking or not. All the Batmen
But that was the
have
problem
been
for
good-looking
Abhijit.
so far.
Abhijit felt he wasn't good-looking enough. Ask Silvery, I'm not lying.
Hold up, 1 second.
Yeah.
Let's take that back. He thought that Robert Pattinson is not good-looking
Yeah,
enough to
Abhijit
play
thought,
Batman.
Abhijit thought that Abhijit is better looking than Robert Pattinson. Yep.
No, her
And-
question
and
is,
that,
was he not good looking enough to play Batman or not good looking in the film?
He was okay with the back pose, but the front pose wasn't
Yeah.
good.
I
He kept
disagree.
saying कि उसकी तोंद होगी आगे इसलिए उसका पेट नहीं दिखा रहे. They're only showing the back side. He kept saying that.
I think he was testing
How
out a
you
bit.
are
Really heard
body
about that.
shaming Batman? Batman, you're body shaming. There is no hope for any of you then. Let me just make it very clear. If Robert Pattinson in Batman is not good enough for y'all, then y'all all need to
I'm
look
fine.
at yourselves.
I like Robert Pattinson.
But
So
but
do
he
I.
was in context. It's all context and relativity because it was about Christian Bale having a much better physique and whoever
And
George Clooney
Ben
at that
Affleck
time, or
also.
whoever.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck and all that.
Ben Affleck was
And
an
so that-
old Batman, like that
But
whole.
he was buff and like.
No, but
and
the whole that storyline was different. It was like
Yeah,
him as a
obviously didn't get that only.
middle-aged Batman.
He was like Batman ka tatti tha. He didn't know how to do his Batman thing.
But it's a different Batman altogether.
Exactly, and also he's very new at being Batman. So the
Also,
next few movies you'll see
Ganguly
him a
will
lot more.
watch Batman.
Welcome to Film Companion.
I feel when you watch Batman in Hindi, it doesn't sound quite the same. So
You
he
wa-
lost a few of the nuances.
He watched it in Hindi.
Yeah, the dubbed version.
No, he didn't.
He misses Delhi, so he went and watched it in Hindi. I mean, come on, it's fair.
Somebody
Riddler.
else.
You're watching.
क्या कर रहे हो तुम?
No, Riddler will be something else, no?
Yeah.
What is the Riddler? in
Okay,
Hindi?
Abbas, take your time.
Paheli.
Now you have to.
What is this?
Riddler means Paheli Baaz in Hindi, no? I think. I don't know.
No, I christened him as Paheli Baz. So what
Like
would-
Paheli is
Hey,
Riddler.
I just thought of something.
Yeah.
What if Christian Bale is Hindu? Isn't that confusing?
Isai, what is Bale in Hindi?
Bale is,
No, there was this meme, no. There were 4 Christian Bale pictures. In one picture, he has a tilak. In one, he has a skull cap. In one, he has a cross. And in one, he has a yarmulke. So, Christian Bale, Muslim Bale, Hindu Bale, Jew Bale.
Love the internet, man.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that they find funny. But your ball, which was
I
humor,
laughed
is
at
very
all
best
your
nobody
other
laughed.
jokes. I loved your that
Yeah.
notes joke.
This
It was
Christian
so
Bale,
good.
Hindu Bale nonsense, that's brought the house down.
Yeah.
That's walking away with all the plaudits. Unfair.
So
Unfair.
one second. You were saying something else about
But
traffic.
Ayushi, I want to get back to the
Flyover.
mobile
Yeah.
story.
Ha-ha.
You were in the lane. Why didn't you come and say hi?
That time I didn't know
Did we
you.
not work by then?
I didn't know you that time.
Also, it was a pandemic. We weren't saying hello to
No,
each
no,
other.
that was not. Cyrus was
No,
not
we
concerned
were.
about the pandemic.
Cyrus is-
I did not know Cyrus at this time, so I didn't say hi.
Okay.
But you see, when women say hi to men, it's allowed. It's when men say hi to women that is creepy.
Oh.
Especially on Holi.
okay.
Not
As far as I know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, especially if the
reiterating.
person is a doll,
Yeah.
male or female, because that's ridiculous.
Because they
You
can't
can have
say
a
hi.
conversation. Huh?
No, but I mean, like your doll speaks also. This is a
There-
terrible conversation.
There are
Let's
those
not get
which have
into
a
it.
button where if you press it, they speak.
Hello.
Abbas, so candid today, Abbas. Yeah, Abbas has 7 girlfriends.
No,
I
it's-
see. One for each day of the week.
So-
Can't wait. Silvery, remember not to go for the birthday party.
No, I saw it in a movie.
This really is not a podcast.
Should we go to the AMAs?
Oh,
Quite
brother.
a few AMAs.
That's so funny. 3 frustrated loser men on a weekend night. It's a 3-day weekend coming up. Let's find out the plans first before we go further. Let's see what you young people are doing. Ayushi ji with the parties. Where are you going tonight?
No, nothing tonight. I have no plans. Thursday night, nothing. But I had
What
a
is it?
really big
3-day
weekend.
weekend.
Oh my God!
Nothing.
Tomorrow's a holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God.
Just y'all
Worse than a
continue.
doll.
Guys, I got plans to make, places to be.
Imagine I opened my phone and Wordle is on. I've not been able to do today's.
That's your plan for tomorrow. Every
Should
single day.
I?
Can y'all help me?
Obviously,
Oh, is it like
captivating
last
company.
night?
I can see at
No,
the
just
party
today's.
sitting with your
In the
water.
comments, if people can reveal the word of the day.
Yeah, I
for word-
solved it. So
Yeah, well, I'm sure you did.
This is where I'm at.
Listen,
Ah,
I'm
it's
sitting with that damn
it's an
paper.
easy word.
I've
Is
got
it?
my words
Yeah.
of the day and you cancel the
We've
concept. It's
discussed
right here.
this thing in this podcast.
Bridge.
Yeah.
Bridge. A ship. Shipping. Imagine
No.
if
Guys,
Ayushi
wait,
gets
wait,
the word
wait.
shipping
Abbas.
on Wordle.
Yeah.
But there's only these many letters.
Ayushi said whatever she said, but you two didn't mention anything.
About what?
What are you
Our
doing on the
plans.
weekend?
What are y'all doing tonight?
Yeah.
So, right after this. we have
Antariksh
a
won't
game.
give me spots, so
No, I will.
Listen, 1 second. Let's address this. This is the second person on your show who has
Dude,
said that
I
you
don't
don't
give
give them spots.
huh?
I don't give you spots.
Listen, he's been in
I
such a
haven't
good mood all
performed at
day.
his
Ayushi,
venue
don't go
yet.
there.
No, I'm not.
Everyone
I'm not saying
probably-
he's prejudiced towards me. I'm
Ah.
just making a note.
Yeah, okay.
Kajal said he's prejudiced against women. You are saying he's
Yeah,
prejudiced
boss, I
against
just
you.
thought,
It's
now
not
that
true.
makes him
It's not
sexist.
true.
Now, if he
and
has
communist.
something,
And
if he
to
has
top
something
of, yeah.
against Muslims, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Women and Muslims?
Yeah,
He's
I
the
know, right?
perfect Indian.
This is what
He's
it is.
sexist and communist. Silvery,
And
you're
a-
made.
How do I still
You're made,
identify
man.
as left wing?
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
God, you're going to be like the chosen one. The comic we have to listen to. or you will be shot.
The picture of
Okay, but
Prime
I'll tell you
Minister
what,
that you
I'll
sent
tell you
today
what,
makes sense.
I have given multiple spots to Abhijit and Puneet. What does that say?
That they're neither women nor Muslims.
Although Abhijit seems to have some sort of crazy love for this guy, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
It's something I think
No
we
more
need to
spots for
talk about.
Abhijit.
And
He
yeah,
doesn't like
I
the
think
Batman.
that's something that should come out now.
Cyrus, you'll have to
finally.
raise the
Enough
mic a
is
little bit
enough.
more.
I have no plans. If I get some stage time, that's making a very vulgar
This
noise.
is
Very
slow.
good noise, yeah. It's like a fart noise.
That
That
sounds like
sounds
it's
like a
dog.
dog. It's
I'm so glad you three are having a good time.
I'm gonna get hate mail from viewers after this show.
Or you
Ah.
think
No,
like
no.
you were the only saving
The-
grace, they'll say.
With,
No,
no,
women
no,
don't
I think
become-
they're very understanding about the situation. It's like these people are just not evolved. It's different from
Yeah,
people with
correct,
malice.
correct.
They're just stupid. Your
So-
stupidity can't be blamed on anything.
What are you doing tonight, Cyrus?
Me and my dogs are going to go for a walk now. The moment I can finish this and eat my dinner, I've got Dhansak at home, lovely from Ripon
Oh,
Club.
nice.
Then I got Hand of God to finish because tomorrow and the
Wow.
after I'm not working.
Wait,
There's
the
2 days.
Maradona
You're eating the hand of
documentary.
God?
No.
No, not that one. I have that book. I flicked it from Rahul Bose and never returned it. I'm a great borrower that way. I never return things. I have the entire Seinfeld collection flicked from a friend of mine who gave it to me back in the day. It's lying
Cyrus,
with me.
it's
Raymond,
streaming on
everybody
Netflix
loves Raymond.
now.
Lying with me.
Hey, 1 second. can I-
Blackadder.
Black
Lying
and
with me.
Oh,
fantastic.
can I borrow that?
My
from
wife.
I have it.
My
I keep
wife. She was with somebody else. Lying with me.
it. Oh, wow.
Bro, I got it all.
That's great revenge.
That's like Pete Davidson stuff. I'm in bed with
Cyrus,
your
the Seinfeld box, this is a very nerdy question, but the Seinfeld box that you have, is the aspect ratio that boxy square ratio?
Then it's Abbas.
No, because on Netflix they have cropped it to 16:9,
Only.
which cuts the edges
Oh,
of
I
the
get it.
of the frame. Sorry.
You want to know why you have
No
inflated
idea what
dolls
you're talking
on a
about.
Saturday night, Abbas?
Yeah,
Why you have
that's my
inflated
plan.
dolls on a
Yeah.
Saturday night.
to measure
Why did
Seinfeld.
Netflix do this? Gotta pick up
Fucking
this.
Hotstar has done the same.
He's
with
going
the
on and she's just left. She's walked out of the date and he's just going on about. But the size was 6:8 and
16:9.
transfixed properly on the screen.
I'm looking for
Oh,
4:3.
change the wife using the PDF site.
Oh, Cyrus.
Yeah, Mr. Thomas.
Yeah, Cyrus, you
Yeah.
can do that. Fake your marriage with anyone you
My
want.
wife is Gemini. Sometimes she laughs, sometimes she doesn't. It's like that.
Hey, I'm Gemini also. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm not.
That's just a human
You do
being.
look.
Yeah,
You do look like my wife, although now that she
What?
shaves, I'm not 100% sure. But
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Wow. Man, good beard.
Okay.
Yeah, I start going.
The joke's done, bro. You don't have to,
No, I think Cyrus
Okay.
wants you to be his doll. Antariksh is
Oh,
what.
no, what? That's not what he said.
Antariksh is everybody's doll.
हम मंदिर घंटा है कोई अगर
Puppet.
Stop.
Calm down.
Stop.
Oh, guys,
Let's
just
go.
have a
AMS.
couple of AMAs.
AM is okay.
Follow me at Instagram and Twitter on Bored Brocha. I'm so bored, I need your help. I need your love. I need your touch. Okay, just follow me.
Ashish says a great comment. He says,
Shakya?
Do you give him a spot?
Oh, of course you will, huh? But what will you say if he does?
I'll remove Abbas if
Oh,
Ashish gets his
but then Ashish is dark skinned. I don't know. Maybe you have
No,
some
no,
prejudice
no,
against
why? I said no jokes. I knew you'd go with that. We already did you Muslim bashing, Hindu bashing,
Bashing,
woman
no.
bashing, child
I'm
bashing,
keeping him in
dog
check.
bashing, doll bashing. I mean, now you go for the skin color. I mean, what the, we don't have, there's no lawyer who can help us. Do you understand? We'll be a PDF site ourselves.
Look at how bad it is. Cyrus is reigning in the show today.
Yeah, correct.
He is doing this.
Cyrus, you need to be in the studio.
He was going to do it. Ashish Shakya, go for the low-hanging joke. Boom. He couldn't resist. They've called me fat for too long. Okay, Sylvie, come on. Let's take a
Yes,
comment.
Ashish has said, this is for Ayushi clearly. He says, 3 Panama ships sunk by Russia in the Black Sea. There you go.
what's the
I
question?
mean, but what
That's
do
no
I
question.
do about
Just
that?
our information you want to tell you that you should be aware.
You know
also
what?
of
You're
the
right.
shipping.
Thank you very much
Yeah.
for that information.
Wait, what's a Parama ship?
Panama?
Hey, but this
Panama.
must irritate you,
Very
Ayushi,
big
right? If
ship.
this really,
What?
is this really true?
What?
Like,
Panama.
if people think that you're the shipping person, you have that little background, but you're not really the shipping person.
Not at all.
So you're like forced identity.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't
like
it
saying
irritate you?
Abbas is the dentist person. No, I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
The teeth person.
But to be fair, it's like 6 people on your show. That's it. It's not like I have some people who like come up to me in the
But in your-
street
in your-
and
in
are
your
like,
group-
"What's the
in your
lineup?"
in your larger social group, nobody talks to you about shipping as a person who knows.
No, sometimes they do, but it's really just so misplaced. I feel so bad now. I've gotten. It's like that one comment was over here. Didn't go to school, but I got that fake degree. This is like I made my shipping degree on your PDF site. That is literally the sound.
You're
Little
welcome.
But she's got a point there. You can't really be an expert if you come on our show. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's really
correct.
not a
Yeah,
yardstick for
that's-
expertise on anything.
I mean,
That's
Fair
true.
enough.
That's both an insult
By
to
the
me
way,
and the show.
it's comparative expertise. Compared to all of us, she has way more. Is what I would.
मतलब मैंने शिप देखा है
हाँ,
वो that is a
हमने वो भी नहीं
difference
देखा है।
between
I live in the Valkeshwar area. They say sheep. So it's very confusing. They don't even say sheep.
And
So,
okay,
not
that's
sheep,
so
sheep.
let them meet
Abbas
Ayushi.
is
She
getting
says
hungry.
same for
Not
shape.
sheep.
I am actually.
calm down.
And there are
Listen, don't
sweets in the
shame me.
cafeteria.
Okay,
There's
okay.
food today.
There is
I'm
food
so hungry.
For
There's
us
always
also.
food.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
man.
nice.
Amit runs the place. There's always food.
Oh, and someone was calling
But
me
Amit has left the
for.
office before the food came. So they say.
Oh, I
You
discriminate.
know Amit well enough, and it's not as bad as
stop.
the racism angle, bro.
Okay,
That's
okay.
trouble now.
Everybody,
Cool.
take a question
This is
for
for
God's
Ayushi
Let's go
sake.
to Tanmay's question. Sorry.
Okay.
Go on.
Next one comes in from Fun Sark. This is again for Ayushi. Sorry, Abbas.
Arey, yeah, why?
He says,
Oh, he has an arc in his name only.
yeah, correct.
So
So wow, I just realized that.
I mean, what is the question?
You understand
I can't-
nobody else understands
Arc
what
is
you're
a
saying
kind of
anymore.
Fun Sark.
What about us?
He says, do men younger than 25 living outside of India have a chance with Ayushi?
No.
Sorry,
He's
buddy.
flirting with her on the show.
Yeah,
I
he is
wonder who
What
he's
gives the idea
asking
this is
for.
a fucking, Abhi.com, Tinder, Bumble. What
asking
the?
for a friend.
No,
Okay,
no,
I'm
not under 25. Not under
No,
25.
25,
No.
But why not under 25? Why
Because
this
they're
ageism?
kids.
So ageism is left.
No. I'm too old for you. I'll take it. I'll take it on myself. I'm too old for 25.
Have you heard of the MILF concept? So, I mean,
What?
there's no such thing.
I'm
You're
not
a mother.
that
You're not a
old.
mother.
No,
I'm
I
not
don't mean
that
it that way.
old.
I love this.
What I mean is that
I shouldn't
mother.
discriminate on
Mother.
color, but
I've always liked older women. Let's be honest. Abbas, you like
Yeah.
dolls, yeah, but older dolls. Are younger dolls.
But 25 is like baby. Like under 25 is like babysitting, right? Like they're
I mean,
kids.
I don't know. I would date an under 25.
how old are you?
I'm 29.
Then it's okay. He's not a filth yet.
Would you date a 55?
Hey, no. But
Silvery
Navy cadets, yeah, okay.
No,
No.
you can 25 you would, yes. Can't be helped.
Hypocrite.
Join the Navy, buddy.
Ayushi. Hypocrite. Ayushi. Hypocrite. Ayushi. They caught you on that one.
Yeah,
These
but-
guys are good.
But you know what?
These guys are good.
I'm so sorry, Fun Sark.
Let me just tell Abbas, he may not know this, but
Yeah.
she went on for 10 minutes about the glory of the beauty of the
10
young naval
minutes,
cadets in
2
Kulaba,
minutes, I
where they
said.
go cycling
Yeah,
to watch.
correct, yeah.
Every morning.
Yeah.
While somebody else like Shreyas goes to watch the dolphins, she compared that with watching
Where
these guys
you
cycle.
went with the story? Every morning I go for 10 minutes. I spoke about it.
No, but you've
She
been
has a time,
exposed. You
like,
say under
पहुंचना
25,
ही
I
है,
will not
8
do
बजे से
whatever.
पहले नहीं तो वो लोग निकल जाएंगे.
Sunday morning
हाँ.
when they are free, they're hanging around in Navy Nagar. That's when we're cycling through and
Oh,
we
do
see
you get
them.
like a WhatsApp text like, hey guys, the Navy boys are out.
I don't have any
No,
of
it's
them
like the
on WhatsApp.
dolphin.
Oh, that's it.
Naval cadets sighted. That's the forward. Boom.
Okay.
They all land up.
And I'm
Okay,
there.
That's it.
okay. Let's do one quickly. We have to end this, Cyrus. So let's quickly do one
Please.
more last question.
Oh, the show's over.
Yeah, the show's over because we have another recording in
Ah,
the studio here.
that little
Oh,
thing.
thank
that?
God. Thank God. People
Aren't
are
there
saying
like
thank
2
God.
other
That's the only
studios?
Text
Why
that's
do we
coming
have
in.
to-
Boom, boom. Thank God. Thanks. Shut up. Stop. Go. Go
Okay.
on.
This one.
No, one second. Someone said, following up on Fansa's question, what about men who are 30 living abroad? Yeah, you can get in touch. I mean,
I think it's fair to say at this point you have to just fuck off
Yeah,
because you
yes,
know
yeah.
this has become her show
Yeah.
and there's a dating thing going on. I mean,
This is Ayushi
we
ka
can all go on
Swayamvar
for
now.
5
This
minutes.
is Cyrus says.
sorry, take your question.
All
Do your
right.
last question.
This one. Hey, Cyrus and guys.
No, wait, there's more age limits that are going to come in.
No,
You're
no,
going to
no. Do
reach
your question
45,
quickly.
50.
Okay,
Do
last
it.
one
Oh.
comes from Yogesh Pardeshi. Oh, he can text you if he's above 20 years old. Wow.
Not
Yogesh-
above 20.
30. Again,
But you
above
have to
30.
live abroad though.
Yeah, but he's Pardeshi is his name.
Oh,
man.
acha, cool.
Yogesh Pardeshi says, hey, Cyrus and
Brother,
guys.
Christopher Plummer is not a plumber. Gary Lawyer is not a lawyer. And Farooq Engineer doesn't know anything about engineering. So what are you saying?
And Antariksh,
that
you're not a
Pardeshi-
spaceman yourself, na?
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Ek
But
pardesi mera
But he is
dil le
after
gaya.
ours.
Ah, that's true. Put the
No,
question.
no,
Put
Yogesh,
the
where are you
question.
from? Just
Light
tell us.
up their lives.
Because if you
Oh,
are
बेचारे
from,
ने इतना serious question पूछा.
I know.
What do you think about the anti-corruption?
question
anthem?
का credibility क्या है अभी? There's no
Wait,
point.
Cyrus and guys, what is your opinion about the anti-corruption helpline launched in Punjab? Was the same initiative effective in Delhi?
Yogesh Pardeshi has asked this. Yes, Cyrus. Go ahead.
Yogesh, how dare you bring some seriousness into this podcast?
No,
we had
my-
such an unblemished record of nonsense from start
No,
to
that's
finish.
not it. I think Cyrus, he's expecting a funny response. He's expecting like a we make.
But that's
like a-
why we hired
what's the
Abbas.
point of-
I brought Abbas on the show for that and that alone.
Exactly.
So keep quiet and let's hear him. Abbas, go ahead. You can mention.
I'm going to give a
Ashish.
very serious, fucking boring answer. The Aam Aadmi Party did the exact same thing when they came to power in Delhi also, where Arvind Kejriwal was like, the moment someone asks you for a bribe, call this number and we'll
That's
arrest
all
them.
BS, yeah.
Nothing happened. So Punjab also first 3 weeks this might work, and then it'll go to
Man,
rest.
were you guys like years back? Were you guys part of the Anna Hazare?
Anne Hazare.
Yogesh is going to rise about three was happening. Credit online. You're worried about corruption in Punjab. What about Yogesh? I do live abroad. I'm 30 plus.
What?
Hi.
Oh yeah, no, he does not.
But he's 30 plus, bro. He does
He's
live
waving
He's
abroad.
just saying that because he knows.
You're flirting.
What
This
Ayushi
podcast
likes.
is.
Why not? Tinder and Bumble, please sponsor us.
We're going to
Yeah,
get those.
they didn't
Instas you
sponsor
see
our
online.
show, and if they sponsor Cyrus's show, I'm not right. I was begging them, like, please.
Ayushi, we don't have a show. Have you seen this? You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
they
very
should anti-corruption line. They should call up Punjab and complain about us.
This is the
in a
most
sense.
fun non-show ever. But let's end this, please. Please like, share, subscribe.
You're all in
and,
agreement.
See you guys soon.
Everybody agrees with this idea of ending it.
So I'll
Happy
see you.
Holi, you're supposed to say.
Please
Oh,
follow
happy
me.
Holi.
Follow me on social media. My handles are in the description. Please put them in there.
And
Show
put
me your
mine
handles.
because clearly I'm doing something else now on the side. This is becoming a little bit like a dating thing for me.
Okay. Guys, please do not DM Ayushi at all. Okay?
No,
At least
she's-
not.
I literally just
Never
said
said
the
that.
opposite.
He didn't say that.
I
Are
just
you
said
jealous?
the opposite.
No,
He's jealous.
But you shouldn't know. Like, why would they? You want them to?
I mean,
She said, don't make us say it. You just got to do it in a subtle way, you idiot.
Okay.
Can't you read?
Guys, do what you want.
now, now you've made it look so desperate.
you
Now it
just
makes
have
it
to
look like
justify
I'm
morality.
asking people to
Damn
just
you.
like flood
Till
my
you don't
DMs or
understand our South
something.
Mumbai
This is
crowd.
wrong.
We
No,
work in
you know what?
patterns.
I'm gonna have to
You have to
close my
read.
profile
Oh,
because
shit.
of you. You idiot.
Another lonely weekend for Ayushi. Thanks to you.
And guys,
This
I
is why I'm
Mr.
doing
Pandey,
boarded.
she's
Happy
off.
Holi.
I don't have
I'm
plans
in
for
LA
Holi weekend.
with the lady.
Just ruined it for
This
me.
guy won't give me spots.
Really?
Please DM.
Poor
Alright.
thing.
Don't
Right.
DM me
Yeah.
now.
Goodbye.
Adios,
Alright.
as we say in India.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Okay, catch us on any of the podcasting apps, please. We beg you, we need you. Send us your questions on Twitter, on Cyrus Says In. Or you can email us, even if you're not female, on whatcyrussays@gmail.com.
You're the people pleaser, right? Oh, yes. Or then desperately seeking the one? Oh, wait, you're the one who doesn't think they're ever good enough. Oh. So much drama. And for what? Is it doing you any good? Listen to me. I'm Chetna, your favorite positive action coach. Yes, I'm the one who has been dropping all those truth bombs on every episode. Oh, no. And it's time you learn to say no to drama. That's also what my podcast is called. And a new episode is out every Monday and Wednesday on the IBM Podcast app, website, as well as all major podcasting platforms.
Have you ever wondered where the business world is headed? How the ways in which we create, market, and sell to consumers will evolve? Or if we'll ever go back to wearing pants while working? For answers to all of this and more, tune into Advertising is Dead with me, Varun Dugirala. Every Tuesday, as I talk to entrepreneurs, leaders, and change makers from across business, media, marketing, and beyond. You can catch all episodes of Advertising is Dead on the IBM Podcast website, app, or wherever you get your podcast from.